Hi everyone, this video is going to take you through video interaction. So this is 8x8's product which allows you to call customers on their smartphones without installing any app on their end. So it's going to send a SMS link and they'll be able to join from their browser to have a video call with an agent. What I'm looking at right now is the video interaction agent's interface. And you can see it has a summary of my recent activity as an agent, and then it also gives you the ability to start a call. So we'll go ahead and try that. Go ahead and input the number we want to call here of the customer, and then we can put in a call reference number. And this is used to refer to the call later in either the logs or in API records. I'll go ahead and kick off the call here, and then what we'll do here is we'll switch to the view of my smartphone, and you can see the call just came in. It sends a link to the customer, which the customer can click on, and then it'll take you straight into a video room. So here I can see the video is working for the customer and then also for the agent. So as the agent, you can see on the browser that's my agent window, and then I can join the meeting on the customer side. And then once the customer joins the meeting, the agent will have the view of the customer's camera, and the customer will also have the view of the agent on the bottom right. Now I'll just take you through some of the features of the interface for the customer first. So you can go ahead and flip the cameras to the selfie view. You can also flip it back. You can mute, unmute, turn off customer video, turn it back on, and then also end the call. There is also a chat window. So as a customer, I can say message, and then as the agent, I'll get a notification here, and I can chat back to the customer. Although they're on a video call, so I'm sure they can say that just on the video call itself. And so that there's also a ability here to take a screenshot. So you can see I took a screenshot of the current window for the customer, and I can either delete the screenshot or I can also send it. And so what that will do is it'll take a screenshot, and then it'll send that to the agent. Now let's go over to the agent screen. So we can see on the agent's interface, there's an ability here to actually control not the agent's mute and unmute, but the customers. So you can see here, as soon as I clicked this button, the customer is actually muted. And you can also turn on and off the customer camera. So you can see when I click that, the customer's camera is on and off. And then you can also flip the customer's screen. So that'll flip it back in case they're kind of facing the wrong way. And then you can also flip it to the other camera again. This button here allows you to get a GPS location of the customer, and it'll be represented on a map along with the latitude and longitude. This here allows you to select your agent's audio input and output devices and the camera. This allows you to mute and unmute the agent and turn on and off the camera. And similar to the customer, you can also take a screenshot. But what's here is actually you can, once you take the screenshot, maybe been too dark there, so we took the screenshot. So then we can actually annotate the video here. And then from the customer side, I'm now drawing on the customer's phone, and then you can also see a view of what the customer is annotating. And then you can actually just send this to the chat. So you can see that here. You can also control the virtual background settings, so you can have a blur. You can change your background here for the agent. and then you can also pop out and see the chat windows as well. And then there's also the end call. So that takes you through the interface. I'll go ahead and end call from the agent's point of view now. And then you'll have the ability to rate the call as the agent and then also as the customer. And this will be recorded on the system. From the agent's point of view, they can choose to go back to the dashboard here, and then I'll take you through the agent's dashboard. So what we're seeing here is a summary of the recent activity in the center, and then you can see the recent calls that the agent has made. And once we go into here, we'll see the call logs. So you can see information like the phone number, call reference, status, call duration, when the call took place. When you click into it, you'll see a location that was captured during the call, and then a chat log for later reference. And you can also start a call again with the same customer. And you have the ability to filter by different parameters such as the date and the country that was called as well, and the current call status. So that takes you through the agent interface. Actually, there's also the settings here, so you can just view the agent settings and change some of these necessary parameters. Now we can go to the agent interface, and that is part of 8Byte Connect. And so 8Byte Connect, it is also used for our products like the SMS API, Chat Apps API, and then our Voice API as well. But focusing in on video interaction, so on the left side here, there is the video interaction page or screen. When I click into it, I can go to the dashboard, and then this will summarize the usage such as of the past 7 days, so you can change the date period. It'll summarize how many calls were made, the total call duration, the average call duration, and then the average call ratings. As you can see, I rated the call low, so you could see that reflected here. And then you can see different parameters such as the call duration, call rating over time, and how they may have changed over that time period. There are also call logs. So similar to the customer or similar to the agent screen, we see a view of the call logs, but this would be reflected across all agents. And you can actually see a little bit more information related to each call. And you can also see information related to the agents. So this is my agent who is online right now. And you could see when they're last online, as well as their performance here. So for each agent, how many calls have they made over this week time period. You can see the call duration. And then also, if you choose to use this feature, the incoming calls. So this is the agent's interface, and this is how you're able to manage your agents. It also might be useful to know you can also remove your agents and then reset their password if needed from this interface. So hopefully this gives you an overview of video interaction as a product and what it can be used for, as well as the different agents and administrator and also customer interfaces.